We're going to be talking about Roman Abramovich. So a few days ago, Roman Abramovich put the stewardship and care, quote unquote, in charge of the Chelsea trustees. A direct quote from Roman Abramovich. He said, "I've always made decisions with the club's best interest at heart. I remain committed to these values, and that is why I am today giving trustees of Chelsea's charitable foundation the stewardship and care of Chelsea Football Club. I believe that currently they are in the best position to look after the interests of the club, players, staff, and the fans." So he said that a couple of days ago, released that as a statement, and then he put Chelsea up for sale. So Roman Abramovich, in charge for almost 2 decades, went through 13 managers, which I thought was insane, but that's modern football for you. Either way, he was still a very successful owner, and I think, he may not have had a tight relationship with the fans, but he was successful. He put a lot into the club, investment-wise, but trust-wise, faith-wise, and backing and stuff like that, on and off the financial spreadsheet. He was all-round just a good owner. I'd say very successful, and silverware-wise, he won over 20 trophies. So, I mean, you got to respect the guy. Roman Abramovich, fair play. But then you look at kind of why, or the reason as to why he's decided to let go of Chelsea. And the guy's Russian, so need I say more? And there's also actually rumors that he has had links with Vladimir Putin. Now, I cannot sit here and say that they're reliable, because they may well be the complete opposite. But just saying that it's a bit of a sketchy thing to have going through people's heads when they've got their eyes looking at you. And when one of the richest men in Russia, so obviously he's going to attract a lot of attention, whether or not you own Chelsea Football Club as well. But when he left, he did mention everything going on in Russia and Ukraine and stuff like that, but he never really addressed the negative. Well, I mean, the whole thing's a negative, but, he never addressed it as a negative, I think is the correct terminology to use. He never said, okay, so what's going on in Russia right now, or sorry, in Ukraine by Russia, is terrible, is horrible, highly illegal, which, I mean, that's the third thing you're going to talk about, then it's pretty shit. So it's quite a desperate move, from Roman Abramovich. But either way, if you're looking at it just from a football perspective, which is what I'm trying to do here, because we're on a sports channel, obviously, he was very successful. He was a successful owner, and I mean, yeah, Chelsea fans are always going to remember him, because Roman Abramovich did a lot for Chelsea Football Club, a lot.